This is the Raw Life Health Show. Raw Life, brighten up your life.
Hello everybody, it's Paul Meese with the Raw Life Health Show. I am in the kitchen. I just had to whip up something real quick and I was thinking of what to make, and I got my Vitamix blender and I decided I was going to make almond milk for everyone and show you how to make it. So it's a real quick, easy recipe. So I'm going to just make it here. I have my almond bag, almond milk bag. I sell these at rawlife.com. Actually, everything I am using today I sell at rawlife.com. But basically, we're going to start off with 2 cups of almonds. Now, it's better to soak the almonds overnight if you can. I didn't do that today, but 2 cups of almonds. And the reason why it's better is the almonds have enzyme inhibitors, which makes it harder to digest. So if you soak them overnight, it makes it much easier for them to digest when you actually eat them. And even when you have them in almond milk, I personally know a difference when I do that. So I got 2 cups of almonds right there. Now, some people ask, why are you making almond milk? Why aren't you just buying it? You know, I like my food live and fresh as possible. And if you're buying a carton that's sitting on the shelf for who knows how long, there's something in there that's not live, because it would die if it was sitting on the shelf. And they have to put stabilizers and other things in there to keep it be able to be on the shelf and be even edible, let alone alive. So the almond milk in the store doesn't compare to this at all, and there's not even a tremendous amount of almonds in that. So it's still better than regular cow's milk and dairy milk to get the one in the store. It's a better alternative, but still making it yourself is the best, and it does cost a little bit more money, but it is worth it, and it tastes so well. So we have 2 cups of almonds, and the rule is for how many cups of almonds, you double that in the amount of water. So if you have 2 cups of almonds, 4 cups of water. So I'm just going to fill up this the water jug here. So there's 2 cups of water. So we got 2 more cups of water. So now that's 4 cups of water. Now, if you want to get your most money out of it, you might want to go a little bit more, because the more you do, the more almond milk you're eventually going to have. This is the tastiest way, 50-50 or double the amount. That's the most tasty. But if you put a little bit more water, it'll just save you some money, because you'll have more milk at the end of it. So what we're going to do is we're going to blend this up, and you could do this in a regular blender. We're using a Vitamix blender. Everything's much easier in a Vitamix blender. It's the one item I think, I think a juicer is important too, but you could even juice in the Vitamix with a sprout bag. But a Vitamix is so helpful if you're eating or want to eat a raw food diet. So this is going to be loud, but I'm going to blend this up together. Okay, there you go. So I have that blended up here, and I really wasn't saying anything. I was just joking, everybody. So now what you'll do is gonna take that out here, and what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take my nut milk bag, and I'm just gonna put it over the top here, and I'm gonna pour this right into the bag. So I'll show you guys in a moment here if you guys can't see that. I'll put that there. So I poured everything right into the bag. So now it's just like milking a cow, right? You say moo. No. See, I'm just squeezing the bag, and the liquid is coming through. And what this does is it separates the liquid from the pulp. It's not going into my sink, folks. I have a bowl here. So I'm just squeezing it, and the liquid's coming out. I'm doing it a little slower because I'm talking at the same time, but I'm just showing you how it is. So, and you could while I'm doing this, I'll just talk. You can make other nuts other than almonds. Almonds is the most typical one. And some of the other nuts have a little funky flavor. Sometimes I like to do half almond, half sesame seeds. I love the taste of sesame seeds in general. So half almonds and half sesame seeds. That's really nice. Some people like to make cashew milk. I love the way cashews taste, but they're not a healthy nut. So I try to avoid them. But some people make cashew milk, macadamia nut milk. all nuts are quite expensive these days, so you gotta be careful. I made sunflower milk, so any nut you can pretty much do this with. And some of you might be asking, well, what's the advantage of having nut milk over just eating the nuts? And that's a great question. Well, it's very filling. It's a great dessert. It tastes wonderful, and it's almost like juicing nuts because you're not eating the fiber of the nut. And I'm going to show you that in a second, what that means. And if you take advantage of every part of this, you're not really wasting anything as well. So I'm just about done here. There's nothing left in the bag. No liquid left in the bag, no matter how hard I squeeze it. Okay, very little liquid. And what's going to be left in the bag, actually, when you're done, is the pulp of this. And it kind of looks like this. So it's just almond pulp. And you could do a lot. You could almost use it like almond flour almost. But I stick it in my freezer, and if I want to make a dessert one day, I can make almond cookies, or I could use it for something like that. So I'm going to put that on the side for now. And then what I have left here is my almond milk. It's in here. It's trust me, it's in here. It's white milk. I'll pour it in here. But now I'm going to briefly just rinse the container to get all the water out to get all the almond pulp out of there that was remaining. So now I have like a fresh, clean craft here for the Vitamix. And then I'm going to put all the liquid into the Vitamix. So now I just have pure almond milk. That's what I have here. Pure almond milk. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take some dates. You could use different sweeteners. You can use honey. You can use, some people maybe maple syrup, but I'm using dates. So I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, depending how sweet you want it, 4, and I'll throw one more in there, okay? 5. I work hard, I can do that. You don't even need to put the dates if you don't want it too sweet. And I'm using the jewel dates right now. That's what I used. And then finally, I'm going to put a little bit of salt. And if you're new to eating healthy, you want to use some type of healthy salt, some sea salt or Celtic sea salt or some pink Himalayan salt. And again, this is just a variation. You don't have to do it the way I'm doing it. There's different ways people make their almond milk, but this is the way I do it. Now I'm going to add a tiny bit of green stevia. And green stevia is really hard to come by, but it's one of the top selling items on my website. I'm just going to put a dash of green stevia. It's much better than the white stevia. This is green stevia powder, and we have that on rawlife.com. And then now I can just blend this up like this, but there's 2 more things I'm going to put in tonight. Just because I have them and just because I want to get, I don't know, have some fun. I'm going to put a little bit of blueberries in here. They're frozen blueberries, so I just got a little bit of that, not much, just give it some color. Now I'm going to get some ice. Again, you don't need ice, but I like it frothy, so I'm going to put some ice in there. And I do not have any vanilla in the house right now, so I don't have any vanilla to put in there, but vanilla is a great variation. Also, cinnamon is also wonderful. So cinnamon, vanilla really makes it just delicious. So now I'm just gonna blend this up here. There you have it, folks. Blueberry almond milk. Blueberry almond milk. So good. So good. Banana, you could add to that as well, yes. Guys, put your comments or questions below the video. Thank you for checking it out. There's more videos like this on the Raw Life Health Show. Check that out. Remember, every Wednesday night I do live Q&A at 9 p.m. on my YouTube channel, and every Friday night I do a Bible Fellowship Hangout on my other YouTube channel, which is Torah Life Ministries. So thank you for watching. Thank you for checking this out, and have a great day and a great raw life.
Nature's wealth, good for your health. This is the Raw Life Health Show. Raw Life, brighten up your life.